Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would draw a turkey for Thanksgiving because it's a Saturday before Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so nice. So I thought we would start with the head of it. Actually, I'm gonna start with a brief outline where it's gonna be in the paper. I'm gonna put it in the center of our paper. It's not a cooked turkey, obviously. But then neck, head, thing, beak, mass, feathers. Of course, we're gonna make this center, and of course, bottom and feet. So this is our big bird. Not Big Bird from Sesame Street, the other one, the big. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So I thought, actually, I know how to draw a turkey. Its head is back, so it's not like leaning over to peck something. Probably not you. But this is weird. So we're starting with the head period. Okay? Pretty much doing the red thing. I think this is a wattle. So we're gonna have its eye right there. Expand the beak a little. That was getting a little too small. Did you know that the red part of a turkey, like the under part of its beak, is called a wattle? Weird, I thought it was called a gobble, but apparently it's called a wattle. We're gonna do its feathers now. Its feathers, basically that. You have to expand the turkey. It's totally good. I have these come down a little bit more. Okay, so now pause the video, and if you have these lines in the middle, just erase them. I'm going to take some time to do that now. Alright, so erased all the lines from inside him, and now we're going to do the detail of the feathers and the back. It's going to be really fun. So you might be thinking right now, but Jasper, looks like the turkey went on a diet. Well, I erased some of its back. Thought it was getting too long. So I erased that, and now we're left with this. That's why it looks slimmer. Okay, so we're gonna go back up into the head, have some detail there. So basically, if you don't want to do this detail, you don't have to. Not a lot of people want to sit here for a long time doing it, but we are going to add some detail to the head. Basically, a bunch of little circles like this. Now, I'm going to pause the video because it's going to take forever if I don't. So, let's pause it again. Okay, so I did that. And I left a little ring around the eye. See it there? And that is because the area around the turkey's eye is usually a lighter color than the whole head or the whole neck. So if you went really dark here, you might not want to go so dark here because it's a light blue, not a dark blue. If it was a dark blue, then this would be darker than this. But it's not. So we're just gonna, actually, if you want to even leave it blank for a second, you can. So now we're gonna basically do the detail in the feather. It's basically a lot of lines. If you want to, you can even do just this. And the turkey thing, the side of his feather is not flat, it's bulky. So now I'm going to do that for the whole body, but leave this part blank for now because that's going to be a special part. So I'm going to pause the video again. You'll notice. Well, no, first before I do that, I'm going to break it up into sections because turkey didn't have just one full-on section. He had many different sections of his or her. I don't know. Do turkeys have genders? Anyway, their feathers in a certain way that they are positioned. So let's break it up. It's layers. It's pretty much just layers and where they're going to come out of. So for this one, you're going to do lines like that. For these, they're coming out of here, 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 here. Leave that blank too, and like that. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video. When we come back, it's going to be all done. Okay, so here it is. After we put all the lines in, it looks much more different. But before we go to the two sections that we left blank here, I thought we would do the feet of the turkey. Because what's it going to stand on? So the feet come out here. Lump, lump, go like that. Have a toe here. You're a three-toed animal. Not used to drawing toes. They are a three-toed animal. And this part on the bottom that we left blank kind of covers them more. So I'm going to bring that out. Lines, erase that line. So guess that wouldn't make sense. Pretend like this never happened. And then it's nails. I mean, if you want to put in the nails, you can. Toenails. I don't think they have hands. Does anybody know if they have hands? So in here we're just gonna color this darker than that. I don't think you should even bother making the feathers because it's completely dark. It's hidden under. So just shade it in black. And this too, just do a layer shading because it's not further underneath. It's still out there. It's still closer out. So for these two, let's start with the bottom. The turkey kind of has lines. Not like these lines where it's just repetitive and random. It has lines. Close together, but yet not too close. And each time it's like stairs. These coming out and out and out, like so. And then there's another part here, kind of swoops down. There's everything in there. You kind of have a different angle. So it helps me if you turn a page this way, because it's like at this angle. For me, it's harder to do it like that. So I turn it like this. Now, this is optional, just like pretty much everything else. You can put the tinier details. I'll show you what I mean by that. Tinier details means you basically cut the strips to tinier ones. Black, white, black, white, black, white, repeating. Now this is, if you don't want to do this, don't do it. But I like detail and I'm gonna do this. So, see it right there, black, white, black, white. I'm gonna pause the video and we're gonna come back with all of this colored in black and white. Okay, so there we have it. It's not done yet, but anyway, it's black and white and crisscrossed, all that I said it would be. Now we're gonna do this part. So this part is really just really simple. The top, well, first we should split this up again to little lines like so. Do this all the way through. I'll come back when I'm done with it. Okay, so it came back. It's all split up. I made a little tinier because, I don't know, I just wanted to make it tinier. So anyway, at the top of this is white. So color it in white. Just go around. So you have that. Actually, I'm going to put a little up, so I'm going to pause and redo it. So ladies and gentlemen, you can be finished now, but for the extra detail, at the bottom, you can see they have more of the little dots. So just dots like this, spread throughout. So if you want to do that, you can. and I'll come back when I'm finished with it. Okay, so we got the little lines and the little circles, and in between those are brown. So just shade them in. I'll come back when that's done. Okay, so we're done with that, and I honestly, folks, I think it's done. I don't know about you, but I think it is done. So I'm going to take it out from under there and let's look at it closer. So that is our finished product of the turkey. Let's turn it back and let's do the outro and look at it closer. So that is our turkey, guys. And if you want to do that much detail, you can do that much detail, but if you only want to do a little bit, you don't have to put all the lines and textures in that I did, but it looks good if you do. Just saying that, practice makes perfect, and thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.